Hi, my name is Victoria Camis, and I was in charge of our third activity, and also I will be talking about our conclusion. So, to start, our third activity is actually a video and a Kahoot game after the video. The video is about students with autism and just different circumstances that they face in the classroom. So, I'll go ahead and play the first couple minutes for you.
Jack's story. The teacher is about to embark on story time, and he's asked the class to sit on the carpet. Jack sits on the carpet but is facing towards the back of the class. The teacher tells Jack to stop being silly and turn around, and Jack begins to spin around on the carpet. The teacher becomes annoyed and sends Jack to time out for being silly. Jack is upset and insists he's not being silly.
What can you do to help me?
Why do you think Jack is behaving in this way? What could the teacher have done differently? In common with other children with an ASD, Jack has difficulty in understanding social communication and interprets language literally. The teacher asked Jack to sit on the carpet, and he did. The teacher asked Jack to turn around, and he did. As far as Jack is aware, he did exactly what the teacher asked, and now he's confused and anxious because he doesn't understand what he's being punished for. If the teacher had...
Okay, so after I would play this video, we would move on to our Kahoot game. And this is the game code, so anyone, as long as they have a computer, any type of tablet, or their phones, they'd be able to log in and play with us. All the questions would be questions about the video, so I would simply ask, like, when Jack was asked to sit on the carpet, what did he do? And then the answer would be that he sat on the carpet. But the point of this is to show you how specific language can help the students achieve more. If you're more explicit and more specific in exactly what you want, then the students' needs are met more appropriately. So after this, I have some more tips to go over with you. So for example, creating a daily routine for your students helps reduce any anxiety that later feeds into behavioral issues. So for example, if you give a student a lesson and a schedule and it shows exactly what they have to do for that day, then their mind is so fixated on what they have to do, they have no room to think about anything else, which is great. That's what you want them to do. You don't want them to be distracted. You don't want them to later come to you frustrated because they can't figure out anything to do. Other information is like structure is key with these students. Understand your students' point of view. Make it aware that not everything is the same for them. Provide verbal, written, and visual instructions if you expect your students to do independent work. It's really hard for students with autism to do independent work just because it's hard for them to think outside of their own persona. So if you want them to write in a third person point of view, then provide them images that show what that person's doing so that they can write in the third person point of view. Be aware of sensory issues. Students can get triggered by their surroundings, so make sure your surroundings are nice and quiet, clean, where there isn't anything that can just distract them super easily. Provide a clear, calm, and ordered workspace. So at their desks, if they're only allowed to have their pencil on their book that they need for that specific lesson, then that's all they need or activity. And you shouldn't provide them with more that will get them into something they shouldn't be doing. Also, keep in research of your topic. If you have students with autism, continue researching. Find more things to do with them. Find more activities that will help them learn. It's if you have the ability to collaborate with other teachers or colleagues, professors from universities, anything you can, keep in contact with them, share ideas, open up new suggestions, try new things. Everything you do can make the student's life a lot easier if you just go out of your way a little to fix it for them.